So I went from this to this. Hi guys, so welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today the topic of this video is extremely exciting. This is all about how I transformed my glutes, and trust me, in the beginning I had a lot of difficulties growing them, feeling them. So I went from this to this, and in this video I will be sharing only 6 tips, but I have plenty more to come. If you want to see more videos like this, just click like and this will notify me that you are interested. So without much talking, let's get to the video. So first thing is I changed my footwear. It might sound silly or funny for some of you, but I used to train it in all the kind of different footwear, like Air Force Ones, or Nike running shoes and stuff. But the key for your glutes and for the right posture is your footwear. So basically right now I'm training in Converse style shoes. We can also train in specifically training shoes that are flat. It should help you to activate your muscles better, to stand better, to have a better posture. It also helps with mind to muscle connection because you aren't elevated. Like a lot of new shoes these days has a lot of padding in it or elevation on the heel, so avoid those shoes. Make sure you're using flat shoe. It doesn't have to be Converse, but it can be any flat shoe that fits comfortably and feels best for you. Second thing that I changed, I started training intentionally. And what do I mean by this? Whenever I don't feel a specific exercise working for me, even if that exercise worked for me well previous week, if today I don't feel it, I don't do it. Usually I try to do 1 or 2 sets, but if I don't feel that exercise working my glutes well and I'm not getting much activation, it's just not the day for it. I just skip it. I do another exercise that feels better. And this is key. Listening to my body, feeling how my muscles are connecting with the exercise is such a key. And previously I just used to follow my training programs. I did the exact sets, the exact reps without feeling my body. Even if I could have pushed more or choose a better exercise, I wouldn't do it just because it wasn't on my plan. But right now I just experiment with things, and also sometimes I even change the angles of the exercises. Or for example, if I do hip thrust, sometimes I do it with the barbell, sometimes on a Smith machine, sometimes in a glute builder machine if I have it. In Lithuania we don't have it, but whenever I travel I always use booty builder machines because I think it's amazing. So if you have one at your gym, use it and abuse it. It's amazing for your glutes and helps with mind to muscle connection a lot, especially if regular barbell hip thrust doesn't feel that great. Try booty builder machine, it works wonders, I promise. Another thing that helped me a lot is reducing weights. Yes, it's important to progress in your lifts and progressively overload over time. However, if you are just lifting heavy without proper form or without feeling your muscles working, you aren't doing that much for your glutes. Like before, I used to lift even 150 kgs on hip thrust, and right now I have way more muscle on me, and I lift from 80 kilograms to maybe 120 at most for the heaviest sets. But every single time I make sure that I'm feeling exercise from the start to the end. Glutes are contracting all the time. I never go heavier if I don't feel the exercise working. I don't see the point. If your back hurts, if your quads hurts, or even hamstrings hurts, and you cannot feel it in your glutes, trust me, it's not worth it. Just reduce the weight and try again. Make sure you have the right muscle, mind to muscle connection, and I promise you, you will be good to go. You'll see a lot of improvements and it will help you a lot. this is what I did, and it's changed my glutes completely. To me, it actually took years to understand how the specific exercise should feel like, but with this video I'm really hoping to save you some time and just try to go a little bit lighter if you aren't feeling your glutes. Of course, increased strength and weights are amazing indicator for your glute growth, but it's not everything, and on some weeks you can even lift heavier, on some less heavy, but still get the best workouts, great workouts, as long as you're activating your muscles, you're holding pauses, especially for example with hip thrusts on the top, and you'll be good to go. Okay, so this one is a little bit silly maybe, but it works, and I promise you it works. And it is activewear that makes you feel the best. What can be better than a new activewear set when you feel you're most beautiful, you're most confident? It always makes me feel better when I'm wearing something nice. So as you know, I work with Buffbunny and they have amazing collections each month, a lot of new stuff. You can always check their website. I work with them right now, so if you want to, you can use my code Laura10. It helps me a lot. Buffbunny knows that I've sent it to you, and yeah, so I even done haul for Buffbunny, so you can check this out and maybe get something for yourself. But trust me, good activewear set that makes you feel most confident will help you a ton with motivation, especially on those days when you don't feel like going to the gym. And fifth tip is I increase frequency of my workouts. So before I used to train only 2 times a week. I did legs 2 times a week, and with this I was hoping that I will be doing heavier workouts and I will have enough time for my glutes to recover, but it's just, it didn't work for me. So I increased my training frequency up to 3 to 4 times a week. I'm training glutes. Of course, there's less volume, less exercises in one day, but it helps me to recover and to build my glutes way faster. So if you are training twice a week, try maybe 3 times a week. If that helps, of course, continue. You can always get back to training twice a week, but never train less than 2 times a week. It's bare minimum for your glutes in order to grow at max. And the last but not least tip, in this video I already talked quite a bit about hip thrusts, but it's amazing exercise for your glutes, and I think that every leg day, if your goal is to grow glutes, should consist of at least one type of hip thrust. It can even be hip bridges, but at this time we're talking about hip thrust. The most important thing with hip thrust is to, of course, nail your form. In the beginning of my lifting, I wasn't doing this exercise right. As I said, I was going way too heavy, completely unintentional, quick, explosive, without actually feeling and squeezing the muscles. So you want to make sure that you're feeling your hip thrust from the start to the end, as I already told you, but it's extremely important. You need to make sure that your feet are in position too far away from you or too close, otherwise you will be feeling it in your quads or in your hamstrings. Another important thing is you should be always keeping your spine neutral. Your chin should be tucked into your chest. You always should be looking in front of you. I will make sure to put a video for you. Experiment with this exercise, definitely include it in your training program. I would do it at least twice a week, maybe even 3 times a week. You can add it even to your upper body days if that helps. Always, you should know best what works for you, but just try it out and I promise you will see great results. So thank you guys for watching this video. I really hope it was helpful. If it was, please click the like button. It will help this video to reach more people, and it will be a great motivation for me to keep going and keep doing videos like this. If you have any suggestions, leave it in the comments below. I read everything. I reply to every single comment because I absolutely love it and appreciate you guys. And if you want more workouts or tips, you can follow me on Instagram as well. I'm really active there. Every single day I upload a lot of valuable stories, posts, reels, and stuff like that. So be sure to do so. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video someday soon. Bye.
Make me wanna say, damn. And yeah, you know what's up.